As the investigation into the cause of the Champlain Tower South collapse continues, Surfside has its eyes on the town's other aging buildings, those over 30 years old and over 3 stories in height. Town leaders sending this notice to the owners of nearly 40 properties with a request to begin safety inspections ahead of their 40-year recertification, especially those on the ocean side of Collins, the notice reads, recommending they hire not just a structural engineer, but a geotechnical engineer to analyze the foundation and subsurface soils.
We deal with the strength of the soil in a zone from, say, the ground surface down to about 300 feet.
American Society of Civil Engineers President Jean-Louis Briot explains how geotechnical engineers specialize in understanding what's beneath the ground surface, and they do most of their work pre-construction. Their soil investigations are used by structural engineers who then design a building's foundation. And while he says bringing in one of these experts to evaluate an existing building is not commonly done, here are some of the things that can be done as part of that analysis.
We push a rod in the ground. The rod is about 1 inch in diameter, and we push it at about 1 inch per second. And that gives us a strength profile of the soil below the building.
They can also record how much the building has settled over time.
We also have things called geophysical methods where we try to look through the ground through sound wave propagation, radar type of technology.
Surfside's mayor and Alan Kilsheimer, the structural engineer the town hired to help investigate why Champlain South collapsed, explain why they are urging the owners of older buildings to hire a geotechnical engineer.
We don't know why the building fell down, and it's possible that the issues are below the surface. It's a recommendation because people want to have peace of mind.
If nothing else, is to give a level of comfort to all the people that live in these buildings. Because a structural engineer is going to say it looks fine, maybe. It looks fine for me all the way down to the ground. And I don't know anything about below the ground, right? So you need somebody who's expert in that can tell you that. And that's why we recommended a geotechnical engineer be involved.
In Surfside, Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.